Health Warriors. I am Dr. Jacqueline Owusu, and today I have a special success story for you. I'm the owner of Renew Health Clinic in Columbus, Georgia. Today I have my son, Michael Bediako, and he has lost 80 pounds, guys. 80 pounds. And so today I wanted to bring him on. I normally don't like to showcase my children on social media, but I felt his weight loss was so significant that I wanted to share it with the world so that people know that this can be done. So I have two sons, Michael and Matthew. Matthew is the oldest. Michael is the youngest. He's 16. So I'll let him tell you about himself and to tell you some of what he did to lose this weight. Go ahead.
So I'm Michael Bediako, and I'm 16 years old. I'm in 11th grade right now. I'm a junior in high school. And from a long time, since I was about 7 or 8 years old, I had tried to lose weight. And this was also like a journey with my mom. So she was also trying to lose weight. As you've seen on her journey with these videos, you've seen how she's lost weight even with this program. But before, we would do a lot of different things, and a lot of different things didn't work. So we would try it, and then we would try for a little bit. Maybe if it worked a little bit, but it wouldn't produce what we needed it to produce with the impact of weight loss. So then the weight loss didn't occur, and then we went back to the way we were eating. And then it's a recurring cycle for a long time. So like I said, I was 7 to 8 when I really wanted to say that I was trying to lose weight. And then my mom was going to help me with it because she was also on the same journey. And then at 16, that's when I finally was able to do this. So at the end of March or February of this year, 2022, my mom, she started doing a lot of fruit fast and like fruit days that people do on this program that she's developed now. So then, like I said before, I always would jump on with my mom, what she would do in terms of weight loss and trying to eat better. So about the first week of March, like right after she started doing the fruit days, I also jumped on it. And I would see after a fruit day, as her other clients see doing this program, it would be 1 to 2 pounds that you would lose every fruit day. So I was like, okay, I can do this because it was like a system where you could lose weight. I could do 2-3 fruit days a week, lose 6 or more pounds how many fruit days, depending on how many fruit days I did, and I could do that for however long until I lost the weight that I wanted to lose. And like I said, it had been almost 10 years, so I really wanted to lose the weight. So
you were sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah, even as a little kid, and I was dedicated to it. So then I was able to do it. Like my mom said, I've lost 80 pounds so far.
Yes. And so, and with that 80 pounds, what I've also noticed is Michael's self-confidence has increased. You feel Michael's an introvert by nature anyway, but now I see he's more engaged. He's even engaged in the business. So the book is out, guys. The book is called Renew Health, Taking Control of Your Temple. The Renew Health Transformation Program is based on the book, which is what it is based on what is written in the book, which is the Renew Health book and the Renew Health Transformation Program. Now, I'm very, very transparent on this channel. So you can literally watch all my videos, okay, as well as even buy the book and read it and watch all my videos and be able to do this program without me. Now, a lot of people cannot do it. So it's not for everybody, the coaching, but it is for some people who want to be guided. You have a physician guided coaching or consultation. So that we have a program for that too, where you get actually to do the program, the plan, as well as you get weekly coaching for 3 months. So if you're interested in that, I'm going to put the link in the description below. But Michael, what I want you to tell people, and I want you to be as transparent with them as I am on this channel, was did you feel pressured by me, or did you even feel pressured to do this?
Well, like I said before, I always would jump on what my mom would do, so I wasn't really pressured to do it. In fact, like I had did plant-based last year, so like I said, I started this March of 2022, right after my mom started doing this program or this type of way of eating, and I did plant-based in 2021, back when I broke my wrist after injury in football. It was a non-contact injury. It was July 6th. It was just after we came back from a trip from 4th of July, like trip or break, and I was in my summer workout and I just slipped. It was non-contact injury. I think it had rained earlier that day, but it was just a slip, and I fell on my wrist and I broke my wrist. It kind of like snapped off my bone. Well, it didn't come out of my skin, but it was like off my bone. I could see it as soon as it happened too. So then that caused me to get 2 surgeries. It was one surgery to put some metal rods in to keep it in place so it can grow, because my bone came off my growth plate, and then another surgery to take the metal rods out. And that was about a process of maybe 2-3 months where I couldn't do anything. I couldn't really work out. So that happened, and I tried to do plant-based after watching the Game Changers documentary. It was on Netflix at the time. My mom told me about it very soon after I broke my wrist, and I was like, okay, I want to do this. And I did it before, so I was like, I want to do this now. I think it can help heal my wrist. I always knew that in the back of my mind, eating what like the natural foods that God made for us, it could heal me or help me like lose weight and feel better. So then this was the time that I felt led to do it. I did that for about 2 months straight, but I didn't really do the right food combinations that my mom does in this program now, so I didn't lose much weight. But
Well, I think also because we were doing a lot, you were doing a lot of like processed meats and also like processed plant-based meat as well as a lot of oils. So we didn't really have a program, a strategy or like a regime to get put together where, I mean, and I believe that God led me to this program because, I mean, if he didn't lead me to this program, my son and I were going to probably end up having some kind of something. Okay, so he led me to Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. I remember when he led me to that and also to Revelation chapter 22. I ran to Michael. I said, Michael, look at this, look at this. I'm doing this program and God finally revealed to me that I am on the right track. I think we got it, Michael. This is the deal. So people started seeing that I was losing weight. My best friend Teresa jumped on it. Another Miss Tracy jumped on it. Miss Murders jumped on it. They all started seeing improvement. My patients, I started telling my patients about it. The ones that listened and jumped on it, they all started seeing improvements. They started coming off their medications, and boom. Now Michael didn't have any medical problems because, granted, Michael's only 16 years old and a straight A student, smart. So proud of him. However, Michael had constipation problems before, and as soon as he jumped on plant-based and even started eating like this, then Michael just started transforming, and in terms of his gut health improved. So if you are having like acid reflux, gut health problems like constipation, this is the program for you. And he just started doing well, and I mean, he just started thriving. His pain level, inflammation level improved. Tell them about it.
so like I said, I started doing plant based after I broke my wrist to try and help it heal faster. But even after that, it was immobilized in like a long arm cast that was all the way up to my bicep for like a very long time, maybe even 2 months, probably I would say. So then after I came out of the surgery, my wrist was very stiff. I couldn't move it. It was hurt. It hurted. I mean, it hurt to do anything. Like I couldn't work out or anything even after I broke it. So that continued on where I couldn't do any type of real exercise. So I was doing like personal therapy. I would go to the place to do therapy and do rehab exercises for a little bit, like once a week. But I had to do those workouts on myself. If anybody's been through that type of surgery process, you probably know you have to do that by yourself too. And it was a struggle, and my wrist hurt, but I had to endure through it. And through eating the plant based after after the surgeries was done, and even months after, I still had pain. But after eating the plant based, I was able to like feel better with my wrist. Now I can do different workouts. I like to play basketball, so I'm able to shoot and do all that with my wrist.
And even do like push-ups now.
Yeah, I can do
Yeah,
push-ups.
and Michael actually started seeing even a better healing and transformation when he got on the fruits. So he started doing fruits a lot. He loved fruits, and then what I did was, as the program evolved, and I saw, because when my patients first started, it was a little stringent because I was making them do like 3 fruit days in a row. But then, as you know, the program, as we evolved the program, right? Then I started letting them do fruit days on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, fruits and water only, because those are your healing and cleansing days. I have a lot of explanation in the book. If you just want to even understand it, just get the book. You can get the paperback, which is $19.99. You can get the hardback, which is $29.99, or you can get the Kindle download, which is, I've made a crazy price, 99 cents. Just download it, get the information, because we really want to get the information to you. If you're a mom or a dad and you have children that are struggling with weight, especially teenagers where their body image is so important to them, or older people who have health issues or just want to lose some weight, but you have health issues like diabetes, cholesterol, high blood pressure, this is an excellent program for you. When they tell us that diabetics cannot eat fruits, it's a myth. Because I'm telling you, I have so many diabetics on this program who are thriving and scaling their health because they are eating fruits. Not fruits every day, but fruits on specific days, and they're really, really enjoying it and doing well. And losing weight, and their blood sugars, their daily blood sugars are doing well, and their A1Cs are decreasing as well. If you want to know any of those success stories, watch some of the success story videos that we have, the previous one, and you will see that people are doing well. Because Michael does not really have medical problems, but he had the constipation, and he also was getting some eczema. He was getting some eczema from candida because of insulin resistance. So he couldn't lose the weight because he was insulin resistant. So now, and Michael can eat. He eats rice. Michael's favorite food is rice. So he eats rice, and they will tell you that you can't eat carbohydrates, but you can. Fruits is carbohydrates, rice is carbohydrate, but it's how you make it. You try and stay away from the oils and stuff, and it's how you make it. Like when he goes to school, he'll have fruits in the morning. He'll have a rice meal with some kind of vegetable, but I cook it with no oil, but I make sure it's flavorful because he likes seasoning. Remember, I'm from Ghana. He has that taste bud, so he likes seasoned food. So we season his cabbage or broccoli or collard greens, and then we make some kind of rice dish with it so he can take it. I have a lot of recipes in the book as well. And then you also when you come home, you eat like potatoes or something.
Yeah, I used to when I came home when I was in football season, so I played again this year after not playing last year because I broke my wrist, like I said before. I played this year the whole season, and I would come home and I really didn't do much fruit days throughout that time. So like we said before, I lost the bulk of my weight.
But you still lost, even though you didn't do the fruit day. You still lost because you cut down the oils.
Yeah, I did, and I would eat foods like plant-based foods when I came home and at lunch. So I had to eat more food because I needed more energy when I went outside and played on the field and in the pads and all that. So I was able to do that with the plant-based foods. And that's what I mainly ate throughout the entire football season. So now coming out of the football season, I do more fruit days now still, even though I do less of them because I've lost the majority of my weight. But it really has helped me just changing the way I ate. Because like I said before, I ate the plant-based after I broke my wrist, but I didn't know what to eat. And I don't think my mom really knew what to cook either. And I always wanted to go back to it because I came off of it after like the holiday time came in 2021. And I wanted to come back to it because I know it was better for me. And just doing this program and being able to eat these plant-based foods and the fruit, it has helped me tremendously. And like I can be able to eat the plant-based foods now, and I know I can cook the different things. And my mom, she knows what to cook for me now, and I'm able to do that for a very long time now and continue going through it. So it's really helped me out.
Yeah. Then as a mom, it makes me feel very proud. Very proud to know that we have been able to achieve this, and you will never go back to that again, because now the scale is your best friend. Now the scale is his accountability partner. When he gets on that scale and he realizes that, oh, I've eaten something, I'm gaining some more weight, then Michael goes right back on a fruit day, or he does a plant-based day and then have a cutoff. Usually his cutoff is like 4:30 or 5 o'clock, and then he just, he's thriving. So, now Michael is not afraid of the scale anymore, right? The scale is his accountability partner. He's doing well. Do you have any last part in so right now that's where you mostly, you're at your goal weight, you're maintenance, so you eat every day, you eat a plant-based meal.
Most days.
And you have a cutoff.
Yes. Yeah, so
at what time?
I eat probably all my food by 4:30, and that's what I do most days. I do like some fruit days, like I said before, maybe once a week.
All your cooked foods, and then after that, if you're hungry, you have fruits.
Yeah. So I won't completely end food at 4 o'clock. I might eat some fruit, some grapes, some bananas, some apples after that time, and I can still do that and not gain any weight because the fruits, you'll see with eating the fruit days, it really does nothing to put on weight to you. It's really good for you. That's the original food that God made, so it's great for you. And also, if you're like my age, if like I said, I struggled and I wanted to lose weight from a very young age, 7, 8 years old. I wanted to lose weight, and it was a problem that I felt that it needed to be addressed, and I wanted to be able to feel better and just be able to move easier and just like be a kid, just run around, play basketball, do what I want to do easier, and feel more confident in that. And I feel like if you're that age, or if you're that young, I don't know if you're watching this, but if you're like maybe a preteen or a teenager or even adult, like this works for anybody from 80 years old to 16 years old. I'm 16. You can do this. Even if you can't do this program, you can still incorporate just eating
the
fruits,
cutoff days, the eating fruits, the vegetables, and that would just help you not only now but later, because you want to prevent diseases, from coming on in the future, right? From being diagnosed with anything in the future. So it is doable, guys. For moms and fathers out there, if you want this book, please get this book for yourselves, for your families, and and then if you cannot do it on your own, there's some people who cannot do it on their own, and you want the program, join the program. The links is going to be below, and we are glad to be here to help you and walk you through it. I'm still on my journey because I started at a way higher number than everybody else, but I have lost what, a good 70 pounds, and I'm still going. So I feel so much better. And Michael, you started at what weight?
I started at about 251 pounds.
And then you're now at?
I'm about 167.
167. So that's awesome. And so if he can do it, and you did it in like what, 4 or 5 months. So if he can do it, then anybody else can do it.
If you're a family and you guys all have problems, or you feel like you're all overweight or something like that, or if you're like me and my mom, if you're a mom and a son, or a mom and a daughter, or anything like that, or dad,
or a father,
anybody. If you have a family members and you guys want to continue doing this challenge together, you can hold each other accountable.
Yes.
You can help each other. You can encourage each other. You can do this, and you can be healthy, and you can just continue and grow in that and feel better, and know that even if you love meat and all that now, that when you stop doing that, and when you be disciplined and consistent in doing this, you'll feel better, and then you won't even want to go back.
And when you put it in, you actually feel sick when you do it, right?
Then, you'll feel that you want to keep going in that, because it makes you feel better. It makes you feel better.
Yeah.
And anybody can do this, so I really hope you do well. I pray you do well. It's what God made for us to eat, and I know you can do it.
Amen. And so, the link of the book is below. If this is excellent for anybody who want to lose weight, for anybody who has diabetes, anybody who has high blood pressure, anybody who has cholesterol, anybody who has like autoimmune diseases, anybody who has any type of inflammation, anybody who has gut health problems. Like, it's just good for people with health, heart issues. It's good cognitive function. If you want your mind, cognitive function to improve, it works. So I pray that you do get, this book or the program, and join us in getting healthy and promoting a healthy lifestyle. Because remember, we're spirit, soul, and body. What affects you emotionally is going to affect you mentally, it's going to affect you physically, and it's going to affect you spiritually. So let's knock even it's going to affect you financially. Let's knock all of that out and work on ourselves and present our best self to the world. Work on it. You can do it. You can do it. So I want you, and this is a positive affirmation that we do on this channel as well, that I can do it, and I
will do it.
I can do it, and I
will do it.
Say it to them.
I can do it, and I will do it.
Amen. So God bless you. I love you. Until we meet next time. God bless you.